Hi, I'm Drew.
I'm Scott.
Welcome to Everyman's Whiskey.
We have got a special treat for you today, our first ever Everyman's Whiskey on location.
We're very excited. Craft distilleries are popping up everywhere, so we decided to visit one in our backyard.
I love field trips. Let's go.
Let's go. Thanks for joining us today at Oakley Brothers Distillery.
In Anderson, Indiana.
We're excited about this.
Very excited. And we have with us a special guest, Master Distiller Eric Hodson.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks for your
Thanks
time
for
being
us.
here, man.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Me too.
What are we trying, Drew?
So today we're going to try the county seat wheat, the Rye River. Then we have their staple, the Flyover. Then we're going to the Aviator. And finally, we'll taste the Mullet Head.
As always, we're going to consider the appearance, the nose, the taste, the value, and learn a lot along the way from Eric here.
I'm really excited.
I hope so, yeah.
Let's do this. As always, please subscribe, share, comment below. We're excited to have you.
Let's get started. For our first tasting today at Oakley Brothers, we're going to the county seat wheat. This is a 100 proof, and a 375 will run $35.
Normally, this is when I would blow your mind with an exciting fact about the distillery, but we have a special guest. Eric, we would love you to tell us a little bit of backstory on Oakley Brothers.
Okay.
And how you got into this.
Actually, Oakley Brothers are actually two brothers, Jason and Jerrad. They're from Kentucky originally, and they both have always had a passion for distilling. They started in their garages and, and kind of collaborated together, and then Jason actually got promoted to come here to his job, his normal job. So anyway, they acquired this building. They started in Edgewood with a moonshine business.
Okay.
Because Indiana laws allow, we're a little softer on being able to go ahead and start selling moonshine, So they had a little small building in Edgewood, Indiana here, and called it Indiana Moonshine. And it was just moonshine. So that's how they got started. And then they acquired this building and went big. Went to the big dog still. But I've known these guys since they've been here for 4 years. And I've known them for about 3.5 years per se when they were redoing this building, as I used to be a contractor.
Okay.
And so I was recommended to them, about some work and doing things and this and that. And I was more interested in making whiskey than fixing their building, by far.
Can't blame you there.
Right?
Not at all.
But
That's
anyway,
the fun stuff.
we got a pretty good relationship, and I knew a little, and they brought me in, man, and have taught me a lot. And I've learned self-taught a lot of myself, and everything. But the brothers have been wonderful, man, and they've allowed me just to take this thing over and pretty much have the reins and make stuff and experiment and do what we do. We're a craft distillery, so
Feels like a dream job.
absolutely, it's the best job I could ever dream of having after retirement.
Yeah.
Period. But we do craft, and so everything's an experiment. Starts out, and then I kind of let the locals that we get that come in a lot, hey, taste this. Is this okay? If it's not, tell me. I need to really know if it tastes like crap.
Yeah, guinea pigs.
You're not going to hurt me, And so that's how we kind of go with things, And then if I get a good response out of stuff, I throw it in a barrel and, go from there. And then we taste it some more throughout the years of it aging. Like I said, the brothers already had some barrel aging going on with the rye. Actually, with this one you're trying right here. And already had it made up, and they had 25 barrels, I think, of their own. That so that's how they got their started with the Flyover as well. Because it's barrel aged as well. And then they had the bourbon that was 4 years that they had done themselves and put. It was called Hell or Rye Water, but we are out of it now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
The original.
We will bring it back in about 4 years. Because it like sold out under our noses, man.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, but the brothers, man, they're wonderful. They've done a lot for this community, man, and they've brought a lot of passion for a different spot. and Anderson, and it's working. It's
Okay.
working well. Yeah.
Making me thirsty, Eric.
All right.
I know.
Yep.
So
So yeah.
first thing is
The
the
appearance.
wheat, the appearance. So this has it's a very nice honey color.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep,
I like
that's,
that.
That's the wheat.
Yep.
Yep.
On the nose. Ooh, that's nice.
It smells really
A
good.
lot of vanilla,
Yep.
a little bit of caramel.
A little bit of the spice.
Not too much though. Pretty subtle. Okay,
All right,
going
dude,
in
I'm
for
dying to taste
first
this.
sip.
Cheers.
First sip of the day.
A little bit harsh for the first sip of the day, as expected.
Not overwhelming. I'm not
No,
choking. It didn't
no.
smack me in the face.
Definitely not. The
It is
the
100
wheat-
proof.
It is
Yeah,
100.
we
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah. And I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
You just get
Yeah.
that
First sip.
100 proof.
Yep.
Okay, let's go in for a second. So I'm definitely getting that wheat, getting that vanilla, that caramel.
Exactly.
Are there any other notes that we should be
it's
picking up?
That's it, really. You got
Okay.
it right there. The caramel and the wheat, is the predominant grain in this.
Okay, final sip.
So,
That's very well done, Eric.
thank you.
Yep,
It's good
Thank
stuff.
has a really nice finish. A lot of caramel on the back end.
Yeah.
It hangs around a little bit. It's good.
Yeah. Very tasty.
Good sipper.
Okay, let's go on to the next one. For our second tasting today, we're going to Rye River.
You know I love me some rye, Drew.
I'm well
Drew's
aware
not a
of that.
huge rye fan, so you're going to have to win him over with this one. But
well,
Eric, I want to know.
it's got the rye bite, so you're
Does it?
yeah. So
Okay.
if you're not a fan, but you may be. Everybody, has different opinions about it. Everything. So,
I want to know the most exciting part of the distilling process for you.
well, I mean, I love every step of it, but really, the end result when it comes out of that parrot
Oh,
and
yeah.
knowing
The satisfaction.
exactly, knowing that it's not bitter, it's not scorched, it's not
Yeah.
junk, because that can happen. And when you do 500 gallons, man,
You've
you
invested
say
some
some prayers,
time
exactly.
and money. And
yeah, exactly. So, but that is the most satisfying. Is it when it comes out of that parrot at the end, after being distilled through the process of everything, and it's got a good smooth and flavor, and you hit your goal.
That's great.
Yeah, I call it barrel worthy when it because when it comes out of there, people call it white dog, mad dog, all kinds of stuff. It's moonshine. It's 160, 170 proof moonshine when it comes out of there. So it's pretty potent, and then the processes of it becoming whiskey and everything else all have to do with the barrels and staves and all that jazz. But you can still tell when it comes out of there. If it's going to be good moonshine or
It helps that you know your moonshine, right?
Exactly.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Which thanks, Grandpa.
Grandpa came in handy. It's good training.
All right. Similar color. Got a really pretty honey color.
Yep.
Okay, on the nose.
We'll get some rye.
Lots of rye.
Lots of rye.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Drew, you're in for it.
Yeah, this is pretty good with rye.
I'm going
yeah.
right in.
Yeah, this is 51% rye. So,
Okay, 51%.
yeah,
Let's give it a try.
yep.
That is smooth. That is sweet. That is some good rye.
Isn't it?
It is.
I mean, it's got that rye bite. Like after you get it
I
down
didn't
there,
feel like it was that bite.
I didn't taste
Well-
the bite nearly as much as I was expecting.
I'm not a big rye fan, so I pay more attention to that. And I try to steer away from it. Like when
He's
I make
your
it.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that means a lot to me when you say that. I mean, a lot of people, have different opinions. Like, ooh, that's too peppery, or for too much rye. But
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, you get some pepper throughout that
Exactly,
a little bit,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's smooth and the finish is enjoyable.
Yeah.
It's very smooth. And I think the finish is actually the smoothest part.
Right.
And I wouldn't have guessed.
Right.
I don't know that I would have guessed this is 100 proof. It doesn't feel super bitey.
It doesn't feel bitey, but you can definitely get that ethanol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, yeah. At the end of it, you do. Yeah, yeah. The smoothness of it really it hides the bite of the rye, the rye and the hotness, which 100 proof is what I call, when it's hot,
So I'm getting the vanilla, the caramel that was kind of similar with the last one, and I'm also getting almond.
Exactly. That's kind of our signature is the caramel vanilla flavor, and that's my secret. Our secret, I should say. So won't say a lot about that.
Yeah, we're good.
But that's kind of where we get our flavors from is that kind of baseline of caramel vanilla. We do it in different ways. We have different staves that we use and produce more or less. And of course the aging process has a lot to do with it. So I love my job. I get to taste a lot.
Yeah, well done on this one. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
tasty.
Thank you very much.
So, I forgot to check the price on this one. How much was this guy? Do you remember? I'll look it up and tell
Jeremy
you
will
on the
put
next
it right
one.
here.
Jeremy,
Don't worry.
there,
Yeah.
He's got us
perfect.
covered.
I don't keep up. The girls name the prices, and and
You're just having fun. You don't care about that part.
that's kind of it, man. I mean, that is the
You
truth.
do all the work, though. You're like,
Yeah,
this is a $200 bottle in my mind.
Yeah. I mean, it. That's how I feel about every one of them.
I'm sure, it's your
it's
baby.
$1 million bottle. but yeah,
It's not $1 million. I can
No,
say that.
it is
Or
not.
200.
No,
You're good.
no. But we try to keep our prices, and the girls, they know what to do with that. With our market and all that jazz.
Yeah.
So and they do pretty good because we sell quite a bit.
That's
Fair
great.
enough.
Yeah, we
Awesome.
do. Yeah.
All right, let's go on to the next one. For our next whiskey today, we're going to the Flyover.
The Flyover is the staple here at Oakley Brothers. And we're doing whiskey tonight, but you guys do a lot beyond whiskey. Can you tell us a
Yes, we
little bit
do.
about what else you do and what's
Well,
coming up?
I make all clear spirits, tequila, rum, vodka, gin, and I experiment a lot with. I'm going to start doing some special release brandies.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do peach brandy. I'm waiting on the peaches to get here. Got fresh coming in, so I'm going to do a special batch of peach brandy. I'm going to do a mango tequila that will be a special release, and they'll just be like one and done unless it's like phenomenal.
Yeah.
These are our signatures that we're tasting here. These are people know us for this, but they also know we've always got something different happening. Some kind of different concoction. And when I say concoction, I mean the girls do the concoction part. I make the spirits and the whiskeys, and they make the magic happen.
drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're getting ready. We've got installing a brand new kitchen. We've had a kitchen since we've opened, and it was flatbread pizzas and pub food, stuff like that. And we are growing a lot, and so we have an executive chef actually coming in. And we are updating the kitchen with all new, appliances and everything, so we can start doing steaks and hamburgers and all kinds of, smoked meat, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so very excited about that. That's what the transition is happening now. And then I'll get back to making, when we get this kitchen done, then I'm going to get back to making specialty batches. And we have a back bar back here as well. That is going to be our specialty drink area.
Okay.
And we're going to do, like little event things on the weekends, and then, I'll do tours, and then I'm even going to do some classes in the future, and
Use it as a tasting room?
that's basically what it's going to be,
Okay.
basically like that. Yeah. It's on the weekends we'll open it up back there, and I'll have all the different stuff back there, and we'll advertise it, of course, and everything like that, and serve it back there. We have a full service bar back there as well.
That's awesome.
Sounds like you've covered your bases. Something
We're
for everybody
trying
on the
to.
drink front, for sure.
It's been a good process, and we've been very lucky. We've been very lucky to be able to keep going with
That's
everything.
great.
Yeah.
Well, you've been 2 for 2 so far.
All right.
And this is the staple, so I'm
Yeah,
excited
this
to
is-
try.
The Flyover,
What
it's
got it all started?
$40 for 750, and this one is also 100 proof.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to hear what you get on this nose. It's got some interesting things going on.
Okay,
Yep.
first on the color, it's slightly darker. It's kind of more of an amber color on the nose. Wow, on the nose, that's a beautiful, beautiful nose.
Thank you.
All right, so we're getting a lot of vanilla. You're getting a little bit of rye, a little bit of wheat. The combination is
Exactly.
really
I
nice.
think the rye is what I'm picking up on, which I was a little surprised,
Right.
pleasantly.
Yeah. So I'm not getting as much caramel on this one,
Yep.
but
The-
beautiful nose.
The stave I use is more vanilla.
Okay.
Yep.
There you go.
I'll just
I'm
say
going
that. Can't give all the secrets away.
Very smooth for 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, on entry and exit, it's smooth.
Yeah.
And exit.
Yeah, I like the finish is
Yeah.
Okay.
entry and exit.
Entry and exit.
You like that?
Fair enough. Yeah, I do. A lot of vanilla on this one. A lot of vanilla. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Yep. As I was saying, the vanilla caramel base is, like there are some different things happening, but on our signature stuff, it's worked for us, and people like what you're tasting.
Yeah.
We get a lot of. I like the vanilla because you can really taste the vanilla.
Yeah.
It's not just a
And it's a clean
exact
vanilla.
Exactly.
It not, because artificial or anything
No,
like
and
that.
that's
like
one thing about
it comes
us here.
very, very clean.
Nothing is artificial.
Yeah.
I use natural wood staves, that have been soaked in vanilla and caramel, all that, and so there's no additives like, one drop of extract, will make 1 million gallons of vanilla flavored this. That don't happen here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that don't happen here.
So I'm continuing to get the vanilla. The caramel is coming in the longer that it sits, which I do appreciate.
Right.
Because that's
Right.
nice. What else am I getting? I'm getting a
What notes are we not picking up
yeah.
on from
There's
the expert
something else
here?
on here.
Caramel.
No,
Yep.
I feel like it was a nut. It was a little bit of a nut.
Well, that's from the toasted wood
Okay.
that you're getting that from. And then you'll kind of, when we try the next one, you'll see that even more. But it's not really a nut. It's from
the wood.
The wood.
Yeah.
Yep. Because whiskeys are aged in bourbon barrels.
Right.
So depends on what bourbon was in there, what I choose to put the whiskey in. Now the Flyover is the same thing every time, but I do different. But to get this unique flavor like this, I have to do the same, every exact time, and time it right and all that stuff
Awesome.
to get that flavor. But the nutmegish flavor you're getting per
Yeah.
se, yeah, that's from the barrel.
Oh,
Yep,
I can
that's
see
from
why
the
it's
previous
your
bourbon
staple.
that was in the barrel. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent staple. Let's go on to the next. So we're going to move right along. Next, we've got the Flyover Aviator. This one is also 100 proof.
And $40, right?
Also $40. Yep.
Well, Eric, tell us a little bit about Flyover Aviator, because Flyover is your staple.
Right.
This is Aviator.
Right. This is Aviator, which you'll see in the stores. Jim Beam has, their Devil's Cut, and these guys do their different name. This is basically what this is. It is the Flyover that's been aged for a year in our bourbon barrels, and then I take it out of that, and this is actually Jerrad's Oakley's idea of, hey, let's try this.
Yeah.
So anyway, after aging it like it's Flyover, then I take it and put it into a stainless steel kettle, and I take a variety of oak bourbon barrel staves that are pretty old, and I drill them out, cut them, so that the wood can soak into the cut wood, and then I do that for 6 months, approximately 6 months, and that's what becomes this. And they're also toasted again, the staves. They're already toasted when the barrels are made 50 years ago or whatever,
You retoast them.
Exactly. So I'm retoasting them, and then cutting them and drilling holes in them so that it'll get in and out of there quickly.
all that flavor
quickly.
soaked
Yeah,
in.
absolutely. So this is a variety of bourbon barrel oak staves that kind of come together with a unique flavor, and it's more of it's a toasted oak-ish flavor, wood, and so we just released this a couple weeks ago, and going to
Dang.
see how it goes, and probably can make some more of it. We've got a bunch of it ready to go and sell. So we're getting lots of opinions, and people like it. Some people think it's too much, toasty flavor, but everybody has different palates. So we'll give it a shot and see what it does. See what
Okay.
you guys think of it.
Right out of the gates, it's much clearer, right?
Yeah,
Much
Yes,
clearer.
it's
a
lighter.
very
Yep.
light honey color.
And the reason it's lighter is because it does not have the staves put in it that I do the flyover with. That gives the flyover its unique flavor.
Okay.
That does not. The staves are not added in this, so it's flyover straight is kind of how I put it to come out to be this.
I want to hear what you get on this nose because
It honestly, it smells like it smells like corn moonshine.
it does.
Exactly.
Yep.
It smells like I smell
Exactly.
corn and
Yeah.
like
well that's
ethanol.
Yeah. Well, toasted moonshine is kind of what I.
Okay.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yep.
look
Yep.
out.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Here we go.
Yeah. It's got a bite.
I personally have always really enjoyed moonshine,
I know.
so
Yeah.
I'm loving this. It's
Good.
It's kind of a flavored moonshine.
Exactly.
You got that corn, you got that vanilla, you got
Yeah.
that caramel. That's very distinctly Oakley Brothers. It's very simple but very good.
Exactly. Thank you. Yep. The term simple is perfect because it really is. It is.
Yeah, just kind of getting more of the same. Got that corn right on
Yeah.
the back end.
I pick up the corn, the ethanol. I'm not a moonshine guy. You know I'm a lightweight, right?
Yeah.
No surprise. So, for me, it's not the favorite that we've had, but I can tell
Right.
it's really well done.
Right.
And
That's-
it's preference, like you said,
Exactly.
matter of
That's
palate.
kind of what I was saying earlier about
Yep.
like moonshine drinkers enjoy it.
This
Whiskey
guy?
drinkers are like,
Not so much.
it's okay.
Yeah.
it's
But you
not-
get the toasted. You can
Right,
tell that
yeah,
part.
that's the
unique.
signature. The uniqueness of it is the toasted. Because I toast the staves again. We have a special oven that I have back here that I'll toast them in.
That's awesome.
For 24 hours.
Stave
But-
toaster?
Yeah, it's like a smoker, like like smoking meat, but it's for doing wood and stuff, hardwoods and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've got a lot more to come with that. I've got all kinds of different, through the years, I'll be doing all kinds of different stuff like this with staves, toasting them and
You're
flavoring
gonna have
them.
some fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So the finish, kind of more of the same moonshine.
Yeah.
Very nice, very well done.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try our last one.
Yeah.
Ooh.
For our final tasting today, we're going to Mullet Head,
Super intrigued by Mullet Head.
110 proof. This bottle is $75 and comes with a quite
picture.
amazing picture.
Who is that in that picture, Eric?
That would be me in 1985, ladies and
With
gentlemen.
a true
With
full
a true
mullet.
mullet. Yeah, when I actually had hair.
What were you listening to back then when you were 17,
Man, Metallica,
Oh,
young
okay.
Metallica, and Judas
Early
Priest.
Metallica?
Yeah, oh yeah, Judas Priest, of course. It started. I'm a metalhead,
roughly?
big
You were
time.
not a poser. That wasn't a fake
Right.
mullet.
No, I was a
It was legit.
Black Sabbath, and Iron Maiden was my favorite. Back then as well. They were just young and
Yeah.
coming up and everything. So yeah, I was a metalhead. So
Very
that's what
cool.
this is inspired by, basically.
Now they're on the oldie station, right?
Exactly. How'd you know?
My favorite channel.
Right? Elevator music.
Iron Maiden.
Right?
Okay, this
Right.
is a great rich color.
Yeah.
Beautiful coloring. You got that dark amber.
Did you mention it's 110 proof?
Yeah, I did mention.
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Yeah, this,
We're
this
ending with
is
a bang
100
here, Eric.
Exactly. Yeah. Enjoy, fellas.
Wow, beautiful caramel.
Thank you.
Hits you
Yep.
right up front.
Yep.
Like,
Again,
beautiful.
that's my
Yep.
our
staple?
staple.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
that I've fallen into as well as learning this stuff and
So
wanting that to be.
I'm getting a lot of oak from this.
Absolutely.
I'm getting the vanilla.
Yep.
It's just a really true.
It's the Oakley Brothers.
Yeah, it's the Oakley Brothers. That's true. Yeah.
Da-da-da. Yep.
All right,
We're
first
going
sip.
in. Is this kind of your baby?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
it's
sir.
got your
Yes,
Mullet
sir.
Head picture on it.
Yeah, yeah. This is my baby.
That's
and
good.
The brothers allowed this to be my baby. You know, there was part of the recipe was there, and you know the thinking of it, and
It's thicker.
A little bit more spice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And
It's
that's
got more
from the
like
brand new oak
substance
barrel.
to it.
The brand that you're getting the spicy from the new oak barrel and the smaller barrels. This is also was aged in a 15 gallon. I had 8 15-gallon, so the equivalent, you know, of a 4-year age process in 18 months, 14 to 18 months in the small barrel.
Yeah.
And I do have 2 53-gallon barrels, brand new oak barrels, full, which in 4 years I'll re-release
The Mullet
good
Head.
old Mullet Head again. Yep, and we'll enjoy it again. But this has been selling really well, and we are getting close to being done with this batch. But there will be more to come.
More to come.
Yep, there'll be
Fair
more to
enough.
come. But yeah,
Yeah, I get a lot. There's
Yeah.
a lot going on with this
Yeah,
one.
there
Yeah.
is. You get that caramel that just is perpetual throughout. Then you're getting hits of oak.
yeah.
You're getting the vanilla that's really on the front end, then kind of backs off and lets some of the other flavors take over. It's a really pretty
Thank you.
whiskey.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
say, normally I complain about 4 samples. This is our 5th. And
That's
maybe it's
true.
just the 5th one talking, but I don't feel like the kick of 10 proof higher
No, and
is really overly noticeable.
right. That was my goal. Is it not to be hot on the throat?
Ethanol burning.
Exactly. You know, the smoothness was my goal in this, and even when I was making this and tasting it, every month I would taste it, and then I would also get enough out, and I would proof it down. So it stayed between the 105 and 110 ish area. It come out at 110, but I also tried taking it down a little bit to like 80, 90 proof. And it just
It didn't have that mullet.
no, exactly. It didn't
Yeah,
have
you
that
need the party
mullet
in the
kick,
back.
exactly right. But that's what I pride myself on. Is it is 110 proof, but it's not got that 110 proof
Yeah.
throat.
Yeah, it's not
burn.
medicine.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
not cough medicine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So
yeah. This with an ice cube is very enjoyable.
nice.
Sipping whiskey. Yeah, yeah.
definitely,
Yeah,
you're getting
I'm
a lot
actually
of-
going to enter this in a competition next month, I believe.
Oh, that's great.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how that goes, and you guys can come back and we'll see how things go. It may not go good at all. They may
Hey,
say, "Bah!"
hopefully we're celebrating with you.
I know, right? Exactly. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes. Yeah, yeah. I'm very proud of this, and like I said, the brothers have gave me,
Free range, right?
free range to do this kind of stuff, man. And
Eric's living the dream.
I am living the dream. There's cheers to that.
All right, there we go. So Scott,
So Drew, it's been a special night.
it's been a great night.
I brought a new shirt.
Me too. Nice. So we started with the county seat wheat, then went to Rye River, then we had the Flyover Aviator, and we finished on the Mullet Head. Scott, what is your thoughts?
So here's the deal. This is our first on-site tasting, and I was a little anxious.
Sure.
Like, what if I don't like something?
Exactly. And
What if it's all crap?
right?
Like,
Right, yeah.
I want to
Yeah,
be
that's where I'm
honest to the
nervous.
viewers,
Right.
but we were blessed. Like,
Yeah.
it was all good. The moonshine was maybe my least favorite because of my palate,
Right.
but I landed on the county seat wheat.
That's fair.
I thought it was
Yeah.
delicious. I thought it met my palate's needs really well, but it was not easy to come to that conclusion. There were a lot of good options.
That's true. Now, I personally ended on the Aviator
I'm not surprised.
because I thought the simplistic beauty of it is what got me for that. And Eric, what are you ending on?
Well, I might be biased here a little bit. The Mullet Head is
Got your picture on
exactly, man. Right? I mean, come on. So I have to love that.
it. It was so good.
But I mean, I'm blessed to be able to make all this stuff and enjoy all of it. And you know, I like everything. I really do. I mean, I'm proud of everything that we put out here.
As did
You know,
we. We
yeah,
enjoyed
we really
everything
did.
as
Thank you
well.
very much.
Yeah.
Thank you guys very much.
So,
I mean,
and we have a special thank you gift. We have some Everyman's Whiskey coasters
nice.
for you.
Nice.
So
Thank you.
there you go. Thank you
That's
for
our
joining us
official logo.
today.
All right.
They've seen it plenty, Eric. They're sick of the logo.
It's true. So, thank you for joining us today on Everman's Whiskey.
Please be sure to subscribe, comment, share, like. We appreciate you watching. We really do.
Definitely. And remember, quality over quantity.
Drink responsibly.
And come to Oakley Brothers and enjoy our new releases as they come often.
Heck yeah.
Heck
All
yeah.
right, cheers.
Thank you, Eric.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks again to everyone at Oakley Brothers Distillery for hosting us for this episode.
Thank you to Jerrad and Jason Oakley, the owners, Eric, Master Distiller, along with his wife Kelly, bartender extraordinaire Morgan. Everyone was so welcoming. We had an awesome time.
We had a great time, enjoyed seeing the passion and the craft that everyone had there.
Make sure you check them out. Visit their website, oakleybrothersdistillery.online, or search for Oakley Brothers Distillery on all the social platforms.